What up, party people? What is cracking? What is crack-a-lackin' jackin'? Thanks for watching if you're watching. Chelsea against Leeds in the FA Cup. Going to be a good one. Going to be an exciting one. And let's freaking hope that Chelsea can do something, because if they can't, it's going to be so disappointing. I'm expecting a loss, I'll be honest. Expecting a loss, which is very disappointing, but I don't see a way that Chelsea can win this one. Like the way they've been playing. I haven't even looked at the lineup yet. I kind of woke up pretty late. Had not a lot of good sleep lately. So we got Gusto Chalaba. If you're watching, please chat and tell me why Tosin is starting in the FA Cup. Are you fucking kidding me? This is a dog shit lineup because of Tosin. Holy fuck. And no Hato, who's been playing amazing lately? Holy shit. Is that a real lineup? I'm so confused. I am so confused. Tosin Adarabioyo is starting. Holy smokes. And Palmer's hurt. That's a tough look. That is a tough look. Good job, Callum McFarlane. I'm not excited for Chelsea anymore. Like I don't get excited. It sucks, but I can't get excited for matches, to be honest. And that's disappointing. For sure, that's disappointing. But it kind of is what it is, like just not feeling this team at all. I gotta post the link on Twitter. Give me a second here. It's just frustrating. Like, this lineup is dog shit. Cal McFarlane, like, I respect you, but like starting Tosin in an FA Cup semifinal is a jailable offense. And now he's gonna score a goal because I'm saying that, but like that is a jailable offense, my friend. I don't know like another way about that. It's crazy. It's just crazy. It's literally jailable. It's so jailable. And he's gonna be joining. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. Yeah, shout out to the coffee guy. I was probably 30 seconds late to the stream when I scheduled it because I was running with coffee. Understood. Oh, would you like to know what this hat is? I got it for free at the Brewer game. It's a freaking nice hat. For free. I don't mind my hair. I haven't showered yet. Ugh. Nothing like a nice watch along to see Chelsea crumble down into the depths of despair. First Australian to referee an FA Cup semifinal, they just said. Do we care about that? Kind of cool. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I just got the hat Friday night, so um, kickoff's about to start here. If we go through the lineup real quick, it is a shock decision by Cal McFarland, this lineup. Game's on ESPN Plus for those that don't know. But you got Sanchez, and then you have Gusto, Chalaba, Tosin, and Cucurella. And midfield 3, seemingly, of Enzo, Lavia, and Caicedo. Leeds already on the break. They're gonna score right away, aren't they? Wow. Wow, they called an early foul on Caicedo. You gotta give me yellow for that if you're calling that, to be honest. That's crazy. Oh, Chelsea. Yo, what up? What up, Spaceman? Thanks for joining. I mean, what do you expect? You're gonna turn it over. You're gonna turn it over right away and give Leeds a chance. And now Gusto's down? I couldn't even get through the lineup before Leeds are threatening to score. But yeah, then you have Neto, Garnacho, and Pedro up top, which is just dog shit. Was Gusto fouled there? It could have been kind of bullshit, to be honest. It's just frustrating. They're already like trying to play recovery. Is that a foul by Caicedo? I don't know. It's tough to say. It really is tough to say. Like that low key might not be a foul on Caicedo. The roughing of Caicedo. If you follow anything that I say and do, it's that it's racist and refs are a complete joke against Caicedo. Um, that's my opinion, but I think it's basically a fact at this point. So um, it's just annoying. At the end of the day, it's just annoying. Okay, how do I? Yeah. No, I don't. I don't think they gave me yellow for that, as far as I know. I was just saying that I think they should have probably given me yellow. If you're gonna call a huge foul in that spot, like you probably should give me yellow. I don't know. Like I thought it just would make sense, but Leeds about to take this free kick though. Good lord, is that a bad free kick? Oh my goodness. Leeds might be worse than Chelsea. That is a crazy poor free kick from Leeds. I don't know who that player is. Crazy poor. Jeez, dude. What I mean, one of the worst free kicks I've seen. Daniel Fark, pretty good manager. I've been impressed with Leeds. They've dominated Chelsea clearly this year. But it's good to see that they're probably going to stay up. Like the fact that them and Sunderland are going to stay up is awesome. Burnley have been shit, but really cool that we have finally some teams staying up from the championship. I think it's only going to be a good thing for the Premier League. All right, can Chelsea start to get back in this game? Thank you, Maddie. Big up to you. Thanks for tuning in. Chelsea need to score first. They haven't scored in weeks at this point, for sure in the league. They were scoring against Port Vale in the FA Cup quarters, but I just can't believe Tosin is starting in an FA Cup semifinal. I just it's crazy to me. Like, is McFarlane, like, really trying hard to not do what Rossignol was doing with some of his back three bullshit? I don't know. Yeah, he's like now Sanchez is going long all day, huh? Good win from Pedro. Ooh, good strike from Enzo, actually, right at the keeper, but that's a pretty good strike. That hey, tell you what, you go long, but João Pedro wins it to Enzo, like, I'm gonna agree with that decision. That's a really good strike from Enzo. Really good strike. Good win back of the ball. Come on, Garnacho. Come on, Garnacho. Ah, wrong decision. Enzo was never open there. All right. Some good play from Chelsea, though. Another win back from Tosin, actually. If we can just slowly accumulate some of that, maybe Tosin's the guy. Who knows? Is Tosin the guy? If you're watching, comment if you think Tosin's the guy. He's dog shit, but maybe is the plan to just go long today? I don't know. We've seen Sanchez go long a ton. Now, that's a good ball to Neto, who chases it down. Just bypass, like, any potential like, not that Leeds is gonna press hard, but I need Garnacho to do something today. He's got the ball right now. He just never, like, seems like he can quite get there. Enzo's trying to find Gusto. I like that from Enzo. I like that from Enzo. Gusto looks like he's back to being fit. So Tosin's not the guy, McFarland's the guy? McFarland's looking good. He's looking like it's a U21 match. Good win from Tosin there. I'm telling you, Tosin might be the guy. What up? What up? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining on this shit show of a live stream. And I only say that because Chelsea are dog shit. Not a shit show on my end. I mean, I'm clearly looking good, feeling good. It's a Sunday morning here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Seems like it's a beautiful day outside. Haven't been outside, but my windows were bright. Cucure's got acres of space. It was a good pass, but he good idea. They're winning the ball back quick, which is encouraging. That's a foul. Thank you. Are we gonna call a foul, this Australian ref? Well, Cedarburg is so different, so just kidding, all jokes aside. I think it's not supposed to be that warm, only like 50 degrees, but probably will be going to the Brewer game once again today. They play at 1:10 against Pittsburgh. Brewers have lost 4 straight. Tough scenes for the crew. Tough scenes for Chelsea, who have yet to really get going here. They're dominating possession at this point. We're 9 minutes in officially now against Leeds in this FA Cup semifinal. I just need Chelsea to score first. I need like, they have to score first. I think that's the only way they win this match. And I also don't need, like, extra time and bullshit. It's the last thing I need. They're being pushed back to Sanchez. Enzo draws the foul. Oh, that would have been nice. Ooh, nice, Enzo. Okay. Enzo looks pretty good. I didn't check if he's captain. Do I see an armband? Oh, good ball to Neto. Can't quite get there. But even if Neto gets there, nobody's there, like, from across. So, already asking the big questions. To be completely honest. Oh, what up, Dan?
Yo.
What's
This is what I
cracking?
want. This is what I want.
What is cracking?
Felipe from Flamengo. He's got to be the next manager.
Yeah, so what I was about to say, my take so far, I maybe texted you this, I forget, but is that I couldn't give a fuck at all.
You did text me that.
Literally don't care at all who the manager is. I don't think it matters. I already was having kind of some takes that managers don't mean as much as people think. I don't necessarily know if I believe that, but for Chelsea, I don't think it's going to matter like a percent until he actually like does something, whoever it is, he or she, who knows.
Edda.
But yeah, like with the directors, the ownership, like it just doesn't matter. And I'll assess whenever they hire somebody.
I think Xabi Alonso's a good manager. Yeah, I do. I know some people don't think that, but I think he is. I think he kind of got hosed at Real Madrid because he didn't cater to the egos of some of those big stars, and they wanted a manager who would.
Sucks.
Oh, you're a second ahead of me? Oh, yeah. Okay.
What time are you at? Give me a countdown.
11:30. 1, 2, 3, 34. It's okay if you're a few seconds ahead of me.
No, I just paused it for a little bit. I think Xabi's good. I think what he did at Leverkusen was obviously incredible. Any team that can stop Bayern from winning the league, great. I think it was a down year for Bayern, which contributed slightly.
Mm-hmm.
And then if we're talking about a guy like that's going to come to Chelsea and somehow manage to make a shit show into a good club and win things, I don't know if Xabi's that guy or not because he couldn't manage the shit show at Real Madrid. I'm not saying that's his fault or not, for sure. I know they have a lot of shit going on, but like, I don't know. I think he should have probably still done better somehow.
Yeah, that's fair. I think he is the kind of manager that you need to get at Chelsea, though. Somebody who, like, I don't know, like, is respected, and also, I mean, I guess I say he is respected. I feel like the Chelsea players would, or at least should, respect him. Real Madrid is just different because Real Madrid, I mean, you have to do what Arbola does now, which is just pad the players' egos, and that's what they wanted, but they suck now. So I don't know. I guess you kind of have to be like like an NBA coach at Real Madrid. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I mean, like, there's been some reports coming out that whether Rosendier said this or whoever, that Chelsea has some petulant little kids. So like,
yeah,
that's
Ty
not
Lue.
too dissimilar from like people being bitches at Real Madrid. Decent ball from Garnacho, actually. I don't know. Like, it's weird too. I don't want to get into like the whole language thing, but like, so many reports about that too. Like English manager, so the English speakers liked Rosendier, and then these Spanish guys didn't, which would be Enzo, maybe Caicedo. I don't know if they're including the Portuguese guys in that. They can't be because apparently Pedro loved him, but I'm guessing Neto was one of the guys that didn't love him. Like, that to me is just stupid shit. Like, you can't let that stuff affect whether you can be a good manager or not. I don't know.
I mean,
oh, what a ball! What a save!
Big Bob.
How did this ball get through?
Was he on?
Was that Aronson?
Was he even onside?
Can't score. What a fucking ball.
Oh, he was way on.
What a ball.
Oh my god.
How do you
What a
not score
save.
that?
What a
Oh,
save
near
though.
post. Near post was open. That's a dirty save.
Man.
How do you not score that? That's a bad look for America.
I mean, that's a great save though. That's a
Amazing
a
save.
pinky toe save.
Incredible save,
Wow.
but still bad look for America.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sheesh, what a ball. I don't know who had that ball, but was that Calvert-Lewin probably? Crazy good ball.
Oh my gosh, what's going on? Okay. I need to like put a little volume on this. I was watching it on mute, but okay.
Yeah, I had volume on, but then I put the headphones on, and then I didn't like the volume with listening to you, so.
Yeah.
Ooh, good play there. Come on, Gusto, you gonna do something? Nope.
What
you're
the?
not. Good fucking lord, is that a bad ball from Gusto? I mean, that is just poor.
It is poor.
He didn't even have to cross it right there.
Okay, I just thinking about back to what we were saying with the managers though. I think at Chelsea especially, I mean, you know me, like I think this about Real Madrid too, but Real Madrid, there's definitely an argument to be made that like, okay, maybe you actually do want to side with like Mbappe and Vinny because they're just that good. But like in my opinion, Gusto on the break again? In my opinion, Bayern, Real Madrid, Chelsea, whatever, no player should be bigger than the club. Like if you I don't know, if you're going to be that much of a little baby about things like this, like the Spanish speaking, English speaking manager type thing, like just get out of the club in my opinion. And that's like super harsh, but I don't know. You know how much I with the Real Madrid tie, I talked about how much I thought it was a mistake for them to sack Xabi Alonso just to back Mbappe and Vinny, but like I definitely don't think Chelsea should be doing that.
I agree. I
I'm
don't
not
think
saying
there
Liam's
is a
the guy,
player.
but
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't think there is a player right now that's bigger than the club. Palmer could have been there, but he's been so bad that he depleted any chance he had of being that.
Yeah.
Whether like Enzo or anybody else thinks they're bigger than the club, if that's the case, they should immediately leave because that's a joke. They're not even good.
Yeah.
I think the reality of Real Madrid is that you will never have a manager that's bigger than the players or the club
It's
because
true.
they literally talk about how their players are Galacticos. Like when you say that, you're saying that your players are more important than anybody else. So
And
like
that's the thing. Like that's why it was so crazy to me because like Xabi Alonso is like probably as close of a player as you can get to that. Like he's won as much or more probably than everybody on Real Madrid. I mean, I know they
and played there, right?
yeah, Madrid, Liverpool and Bayern. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't get much bigger than that. Um I don't know. I guess I'd have to look at like exactly how many trophies he's won and what you consider to be a big trophy versus not, but like he's won practically just as much as anybody
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Maybe there's somebody
And
there who like
and
has
he's
more
Spanish, right?
UCLs.
Like I'm assuming he's won
Yeah.
shit for Spain. So
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Yeah, I mean he won the World Cup with Spain. And he's like he bleeds Real Madrid. Like that's I mean obviously he has big connections with Liverpool and Bayern too, but like Real Madrid is his club in my opinion.
you talking at Bayern, Levi, I assume, because you said you wanted him at Bayern. I mean, fine if you think it would have been a nice fit. Hindsight 2020, nobody's not taking company, but
Agreed. I would take company over anybody in the world right now.
yeah, I agree. With how it's worked out,
At the
you'd be
time,
a fool not to.
at
At
the
the time,
time,
fine. Yeah, like hindsight 2020, but
at the at the time, I wanted Xabi number one, and I wanted Flick number two, and company wasn't even on my
and
radar.
you'd probably still take Flick.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I wanted to see Flick ball, but Company is in a lot of ways like Flick, actually, in the way that obviously his aggressive tactics, but also his like man management, I think.
Go ahead, Rio. Yeah, no, you would think it would be a nice fit because
I thought it was
obviously
gonna be great.
he's a Madrid guy, Spanish speaker, Spanish, like stuff like that matters.
Levi, yeah, same. Xabi and then Flick. That was my 1 and my 2.
Yeah, ultimately, in a long-winded way, as we've been speaking for 10 minutes. Ooh, good ball from Mark.
Really good ball.
If I had to pick somebody, God, he just doesn't do anything with the ball. Garnacho.
It's embarrassing.
Like go left one time and your defender will respect you slightly. And then maybe next time you can cut in. All he tries to do is cut in and then he loses it.
Yeah. Wait, does Cucurella have tats on his left arm, or is that just mud? Oh, it just must be just
They
mud.
look like tats to me.
Didn't think he had tats.
Well, your boy's gonna have one on his arm in about a week.
Oh! Yeah, is that May 2nd or May 3rd or something? What was the day?
Week from today. That was off the post, I think.
That's May 3rd then. It was off the post, I think. Oh, he's on. I think he's on.
You would have been on, I think. What a ball from Enzo.
The keeper damn near saved that with his foot. Oh, and I think it maybe touched the keeper and the post.
For sure, but I don't know if it, Let's see this angle.
Oh, just post.
That's a fucking good strike with your left foot.
Yeah. Oh, and it almost bounced in too.
Dirty that didn't go in.
Oh yeah, Maddie.
Yeah, I am getting inked.
Today. He's getting your name across his forearm.
I should get a ABC tat.
I thought about doing some sort of wager like that. Not even wager, just if Bayern wins a treble, I get some sort of a tat.
Funny as fuck. If I would have been obviously, you've been following the pod, so I've been a fan for 4 years now. But if I would have been a fan back then, you'd probably be obsessed with Drogba. Oh, come on here, good.
Here you go.
What are you?
Oh,
let's go! Vamos!
And he points to the badge. Oh my god!
Come on! That's such okay. I don't give a shit what anybody says about Enzo. I've said shit about him. The guy fucking scores in big matches. He does.
Oh my god. He pointed to the badge. He lifted up his shirt. Underneath the shirt, he had a second shirt that said F Liam.
Hey, nobody posted about Liam leaving. Nobody liked him.
I know. Isn't that insane? I forgot. I was going to ask you about that.
A cup of coffee, if that.
Yeah.
Leeds just turned it over. Yeah. Okay, I was about to be pissed at Neto. It looked like he wasn't going to do anything there. And then a great cross with the right foot.
I mean, that was phenomenal.
Bang! Enzo Fernandez, good Lord. As much as you want to say about him, whether he's good in midfield, his work rate defensively, he just finds a way. Real Betis gets the game to tie it at 1, and then they go on to win. Yeah. Tottenham, he scores every single time. I know Tottenham's bad now, but those are big matches if you're Chelsea.
They are.
I can't even think of more in the moment, but I know he scores a lot in big matches. He just does. And a lot of times it's a header just like that, crashing the box, being there. Nobody else knows how to crash the box. That's a super, super good skill to have.
It's an amazing skill to have for a midfielder. It's amazing skill to have for a midfielder.
Yeah.
Because
Chelsea legend Frank Lampard, that's what he did.
You pay a guy like Liam Delop to do something like that. What the? See, the thing is, that's that Callum difference. I mean, he's been in charge for one match, and it was one of Chelsea's best results of the season, drawing to City away. Come on.
That was a good result. Believe he was also in charge of the Fulham loss, but it
Oh, I
was
think
like
you're right. I think you're right. I think you're right.
the day after Maresca got sacked or something.
Yeah, you can't. He
I
didn't
think
have
there was
time.
like no prep. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, slight hair pull. Look
I thought
that
he
shit
just
up.
fell. Okay. I saw Kukurea fall and kind of like roll a little bit, and I was like, oh, I wonder he just like slipped. Like I hope he
He
didn't
was like,
like yeah.
he like barely touched it.
You know what? His hair looks good. Did he just get a haircut?
Okay, bullshit. McFarlane addressed it. He addressed it in the media. I
I
saw.
I did see that. He basically just said like we have to put a stop to it, and I told him how important it is. Okay, he did not pull his hair there. He like
I think
grazed
he
his
did
head.
though, because why would he go like this after?
Red.
Like, I don't think it was on purpose. I think it was actually accidental, and he realized he did it, so he went like this.
Okay, here's what he should have to do now. No card, no foul or anything, but he has to take his bun out, and Chelsea players get to do it to him.
Facts. That would be so funny.
The ref holds a meeting and says that. Didn't Leeds' coach used to have longer hair too?
Fark, I don't know. Yeah,
Maybe, or
still
at least
kinda
longer
long
than
there, I
that. I
guess.
don't know. I feel like I've seen this is. I guess it's what only the third. That's the third time they've played this year. They didn't play in a different cup, did they? Chelsea and Leeds.
Yeah, no, it's third time. I mean, Leeds have won twice, I'm pretty sure. So
Yeah, Chelsea has been bad against Leeds this year. They lost 3-0, I think, one time to Leeds. It was one of the worst Maresca games of the year. Maresca games, if I remember correctly.
yeah, they just always lose to Leeds lately. One of the oldest rivalries that Chelsea have, actually. I remember when I was first looking into Chelsea, when I picked them, like it said that was their like number one rivalry, which I wouldn't really say it is today, but like at one point, I think it was a massive, massive rivalry.
Yeah, I mean it's got to be Spurs or Arsenal, right? But isn't Fulham the closest in proximity to them?
Yeah, yeah, Fulham is. I mean, Chelsea, the stadium is technically in Fulham, I think you would say.
Okay.
Um, yeah, Fulham's just down the road.
Because Spurs and Arsenal are closer to each other.
Yeah, they're both North London. Chelsea's West London. So is
Yeah.
Fulham. Crystal Palace and Brentford. I don't really know exactly. I feel like Crystal Palace might be like East London. West Ham is also kind of north, I think.
Yeah, my boss who's a Spurs fan told me he obviously considers Arsenal to be more of a rival just being North London than
Mhm.
Chelsea.
That'll be a big match. Spurs Chelsea coming up here.
Oh yeah.
I forget if that's at the bridge or if that's at what they call 3-point lane. Because Chelsea always get 3 points there.
Nice.
Technically White Hart Lane, but
Yep.
let's see that match.
Can you imagine Can you imagine
Who's at
if
Chelsea?
Chelsea sends Arsenal or Arsenal, I wish. Can you imagine if Chelsea sends Spurs down? Like what if that was the match that like could clinch it somehow for them?
Well, that's probably what's going to happen. It's a second last Premier League match. So if Spurs were to win, you'd have to imagine that'll get them to stay up potentially, depending on how the Hammers do. Clearly, but like wins for relegation teams are so rare. So like
Yeah.
any win you get is huge.
I mean, they're what
Spurs and
are
Hammers
they
both won this week, which is crazy. But
is Chelsea or is Spurs 4 points down now from the Hammers? Is it like
nah,
32 and
there's
36 or something?
still two, I believe. I think it's 34-32.
Oh yeah, because they won. Because Spurs
Yeah, they
won at the
both
end.
won.
Yeah.
Ooh, spicy.
Yeah, so it was 36-32 when it was tied, and then Spurs won at the end. So now it's 34-36.
Actually, other way around. It was 34-33. West Ham was getting relegated. West Ham scored later than Spurs scored.
But wasn't West
It was
Ham
crazy.
winning? Wasn't West Ham
They
winning
were.
1-0?
West Ham was up 1-0.
That's when I
Then
checked, I
they
think. I think
then
it
they
was
went
0-0 Spurs, 1-0 West Ham when I looked.
Yep.
Okay.
And then it was 1-1. Spurs went up 1-0. And I was like, "Oh fuck, that sucks."
Yeah.
And then I look later and the Hammers scored in the 92nd minute.
But
Just electric.
did you see who scored for Spurs? Pick up that 30 mil option, baby.
Yeah, it was Polina, right?
Yeah. Yeah. They can
I didn't
buy
know
him.
I don't think he's playing a lot, so it's
He's
kind of
on
crazy.
loan technically still. But he can be.
Ooh.
What the hell is that? Why
I
did
kind
that
of
guy
like
not
that
just let
cross.
that go? No,
Well, it
but
was
the
going to
Leeds
stay in
guy.
play.
Was
It
it?
was going to stay in play because it was a cross with his left, so it was going to curl back.
Uh,
Yeah, that's going to stay in play for sure. Neto's right there.
yeah, but you could have tried to control it or something. I guess it's better safe than sorry, but
He panicked.
yeah. Like he acted like there was somebody like right next to him, basically. That's the kind of thing you do if somebody's like closing down on you. I would know as a all around Swiss Army knife player. Okay, here's a hypothetical.
That's such a bad ball.
A lot would have to break right for Chelsea, but would you consider this season a success if the following things happen? Chelsea win the FA Cup. Obviously, they're out of Champions League, and then get Europa in the league.
Would I consider it a success if Okay, so the season ends, let's hypothetically say Chelsea are 8th in the league. No Europe
No, I said
just by
Europa.
being 8th.
I said just
No,
say they get
because you're winning
Europa.
the FA Cup. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that'd be because you're winning the FA Cup. So
Oh,
let's
okay,
say
yeah.
8th, which gets you nothing just
Yeah.
by your league standing. And then you win the FA Cup. And so you get Europa that way. Would I consider that a success? I would say it is ultimately a giant failure, but because you got that FA Cup, the fans don't bring pitchforks to the bridge.
Okay.
Like, it's one of those where it's like such a failure on every single level,
Yeah.
but you did win that trophy, so it's like a little nice gift as an apology to the fans.
Yeah. I feel like I mean it's a BS question really because I feel like the answer is it's if you would have said that to a Chelsea fan before the season, it's horrible. Like a huge failure. But if you would have said
Right.
that to a Chelsea fan maybe like a week ago or something, it's like, "Oh yeah, I'd take that."
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, I would, yeah, at this point, yeah, you obviously take it. But it's a
Well, that
failure.
guy's wearing the same
Yeah,
kit as me. They showed somebody in the crowd.
it's definitely a failure. Love that. Love that kit.
Yeah, I do too.
But you know what would be cool? Like from a pod perspective, it'd be cool.
Be awesome.
To have Europa and Champions League. What would be cool though is my first year they were in Champions League, coming off the year that they won the UCL.
Yep.
Then they had nothing, which would
Oh
have
boy.
been
Pedro. Tosin.
But basically, I would be in all 3 competitions as a fan because I've seen Conference League, then I would have seen Europa League, and I've seen Champions League a couple times. So kind of cool.
I feel like Europa is still like respectable as well. I mean, no offense to the Conference League, but I don't know most of the teams in the Conference League. Like, let's just be straight up honest. I have never heard of a lot of the teams in the
Right.
Conference League. Like, Europa is like, I don't know, like, obviously Spurs won Europa and it was like a huge thing. Like, when Frankfurt won Europa, it was a huge thing. Like, people respect Europa,
Oh
you
yeah.
know?
Yeah, clearly a Freudian slip thinking about coffee, a cup of Joe, but it's
Huh.
okay. It's okay. I'm just drinking, unfortunately, dog shit coffee. Your basic Pike Place medium roast from the lobby of my apartment, Starbucks.
Mm.
Not, I don't have a Starbucks in my lobby, to be clear. We're not that bougie. It's just one of those huge machines that has coffee.
Do they have donuts on Sundays or just Saturdays?
Just Saturdays, yeah.
So no donut today.
So no head. Yeah, no donut today, unfortunately. Ooh, Pedro Neto.
Oh,
And here's the play coming to die. Oh, he should have had a better shot. He actually kind of had an opening there.
that was actually decent. That was one of those to me that's like in between a cross and a shot, almost.
What did I say, though? Go left one time. He goes left, and what happens? He has a good play.
Yeah.
Gusto. Gusto loves that little back heel shit when it's pointless.
I need to see a João Pedro goal today, I think. I would be so, so excited. I mean,
It'd be
he
huge.
is, I hate to say it, but one of the few players on Chelsea that I feel like I really like.
I love João Pedro. I love Brazilians. Like anybody who's Brazilian, I'm gonna love.
I guess I might too, because I love Estevao as well.
I mean, except like Vinny, it's like the one, obviously, but there's
Yeah.
a few Brazilians I don't like. I should either it's love hate actually, because like Vinny, I don't like. I hate like
Hmm.
Casemiro, not a fan of. Cunha, not a fan of.
True. What about
But
Militao? He's
yeah,
okay.
not a fan of.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'll recorrect to say it's love or hate. There's no in between.
What about Carlo Ancelotti? I mean, Italian, but he's coaching the Brazilian team.
Yeah, I can't even say because he's not Brazilian. I can't count that.
Yeah. Maddie, hopefully that coffee is treating you right. I'm a little jittery as well because this is the only thing I've ingested this morning at this point. Is this cup of coffee. French press. It's like that revolution roast, whatever it's called, the red bags with beans. I grind up the
Yeah,
beans.
I wish I had some beans. I would have done some French press. Well, I wouldn't have because I woke up too late, but
I mean, I was 10 minutes late to the stream. I woke up so late.
I was off Leeds.
What? He gave a
Which is
corner?
crazy.
Maddie, halftime, you know what I'm doing. It's first of all hitting the little boy's room and then making a bagel. And I'll eat the bagel on stream so I'm not gone for too long. Just a minute. I can't believe they gave a corner for that.
Maybe I'll make some toast at halftime.
Would have to respect it.
Some peanut butter toast. I should eat something actually. Corner coming in, dealt with from Chalaba.
Hey,
Oh, is it dealt with? Not quite.
somebody got
I'll
stepped
give
on.
him.
Somebody got
Somebody's
stepped on.
flopping like a fish.
Caicedo got stepped on.
Then it's legit.
Oh, he did avoid him, but he did like hip check him. I thought he clipped him when he tried to jump over him. Side of the ribs.
Sorry, I got to respond to a text and defend my banner and my badge.
Megan the Stallion.
Oh, that is part of my badge, but just a text about a certain brewery owner in the state of Wisconsin.
Love it.
all-time weird bad guy, unfortunately. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
Decent beer. I've had the beer. Have you had the beer?
Yeah, but not in a while. I had just like one of the specialty ones.
I had a AOCPA, I think it was called.
Yeah, I think the one that I had was Bernie related, but I don't remember what it was called.
My dad actually liked the AOCPA.
He's woke now.
He drank it and said, "Give me a ballot with AOC listed."
He drank it and his hair turned blue and he got all these piercings all of a sudden.
That would be hilarious. Couple nipple piercings for him.
Well, if we get 1,000 subscribers, you'll be able to see if we have nipple piercings or not.
I'm kind of anti nipple piercings. I'll say it.
I'm not gonna go there. Not on this stream. Once we get 1,000, you guys can hear all about our.
I'm pro and anti.
It's just like Brazilians. You love hate.
There's reasons why I'm pro and anti. You can maybe figure them out, but
we need to just we need to start incentivizing subscribers. You know, like, oh, if we get this amount, we like tell this story or like we do this.
if we get 550 today during this stream, which is damn near impossible.
No, you know
then
what?
I'll actually say my thoughts.
What we should do is once we are able to join the partner program, if we get like a super chat or like however much money people can donate, if you donate X amount of money, we can not necessarily bear all, but maybe tell all.
Oh, for sure.
Or tell some.
If you donate 10 cents on stream, I'll say whatever you want me to say.
If you donate $1 million, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
That's a fact.
Hot takes behind a paywall. Oh my god, yeah, that would be really funny. A members only episode, and we talk about religion and politics and kinks.
Oh, that is my dream, low key. I mean, I would love to have a channel about religion and politics, so that actually is a dream. But then you throw in the kinks too, and really we're cooking.
I mean, like I said, you just got to get us on that YouTube partner program because I have some ideas for what to do for like members stuff, but it'll be worth your while. I'll just say that.
You know what I do want to do is, because I've been going to all these Brewer games, one of these days I should just live stream an ABC pod from a game, like that
would be amazing.
Tuesday night game when like nobody's there. I'm just sitting up on the terrace, nobody's around. It would be an ABC After Dark, actually. It would be an ABC After Dark. Jim live from Miller Park, chatting about Chelsea and Bayern.
It'd be amazing.
A sub channel of our channel just called ABC After Dark.
ABCAD.
This match has really, really quieted down.
Maddie, you know what? This is a really good and novel idea. 2 white guys talking about politics on a podcast. That's what the world needs right now.
Facts. I don't know if you ever listened to what's it called? The guys that were Obama's speechwriters.
Oh yeah, Pod Save America.
I kind of fucking hate them.
Yeah, I'm not super big on them either. I have listened to them before, but
I used to every now and then. But
they're I think good for some stuff and not good for some other stuff. Talk about sitting on the fence with that description of it, huh?
Yeah, really. Come out, Sanchez. Grab that ball. Tell you what,
Ref
Tosin
gives a
hasn't
corner.
made a bad move so far. So
And he made one good move, to be honest with you. How much stoppage time you think they're going to give? 10 seconds? I feel like there hasn't been a single stop.
I mean, probably a minute for the goal, and then yeah, there hasn't been much else. So I tell you what, though, the long ball's 4 minutes. Jeez.
What?
Oh yeah, yeah. You probably didn't see the first minute
No, I
with
missed
the
the first
foul.
8 minutes of the
Yeah,
match.
Chelsea had a foul in like the 46th
Oh, on
second.
Caicedo. I was
Yeah,
listening to
and
you, but
they
I didn't
took,
see it.
oh my god, they took 3 fucking minutes to sort it out and like get the free kick ready.
It's unreal.
It was insane how long it took. I don't know if that's why they did the added time, but it should be. That's
It
kind of a
could
good
be.
ball from Leeds there. Tosin. I just want to know what went through the brain of Callum McFarlane when he decided to just like woke up and said, I think today's a day for Tosin.
I mean, he went with the Enzo Maresca school of thought. All
I
right.
like when they do balls like that, actually, when you spray it out to one side on the free kick and then hopefully you get a header back across the middle.
Yeah. Hi, buddy. Or should I say hola?
Hola, mi amigo. I should get back in the Spanish game.
Yeah, it's I should get back in the German game. I
You
actually
haven't? I thought you
still
did it every day. Did you break your streak?
not anymore. So here's why I broke my streak. Um it's all Duolingo's fault, basically.
I mean, Duolingo's not actually a good way to like intro, fine, but ultimately not
Yeah.
a good way to learn a language.
So here's the thing. I got up to the tallest league in the world, which is I think like platinum or something. So I got up to the literally the highest league. I could not go higher. And then you have to do it every day if you're in that league to like stay in that league. But if you don't do it at all, you stay in the league. But like if you do it like a few times a week, you're gonna fall out of the league because everybody will pass you because there's people chomping at the bits. Obsidian League, you
So,
remember?
so,
It's so
so
funny.
Duolingo's more about like getting up in the ranks and actually learning the language.
Yeah, and if you don't do it at all, you stay in the league because it's like you didn't like start for the week. So that's why I had to do it. I couldn't allow myself to do it like a few days and fall out of the league. It was either like I was doing it like for hours every day to stay in the league, or I wasn't doing it at all. And then I just stopped doing it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should care more about actually trying to teach you the language.
Yeah, so I actually I retain a lot of Spanish, but German is really hard. I struggle a lot with German.
Yeah, I think I probably know Spanish decent. I
Because
should
I
get
was
back into
doing
it, to be
Spanish
honest.
as well on Duolingo, and I obviously have more of a like base of Spanish from taking 8 years of school or however many years.
Did you use your phone?
No, I just did it on the computer.
I might
Yes.
have to. Yes, you mean C.
See.
Español un is is language. What's language in Spanish? ¿Cómo se dice language in español?
We got to ask our Espanol D8H.
Oh no.
Hey. Yeah, I yelled at my computer every day.
All right, we got halftime here, folks. I'm guessing he's gonna blow the whistle.
Yeah.
Whistle.
I got to hit the little boys' room, and then I'll be back.
Yeah, fair.
Hold it down.
Halftime. Enzo Fernandez puts Chelsea up 1-0. I think is it a captain's armband? Yeah, it is. So Enzo is captain today, which is a beautiful thing to see. I'm always gonna like Enzo. He kind of fucks up, but then I just like him. Like I don't hate to say it, but I like Enzo Fernandez. Sue me. He's maybe not a great guy sometimes, but he has Chelsea up 1-0, and that's the important thing. Maybe we do some Duolingo at halftime. Who knows? Me llamo Jim. Me llamo cuando está en escuela de young. When I was in high school, I think my Spanish name was Fernando. So whatever that means, get Danny back to Obsidian League. I don't know if I can fuck with Duolingo now that I know that they just care way more about getting ranks up. But let's talk about this Chelsea team at half and this performance. Chelsea are up 1-0 against Leeds. They're looking good. I just think Chelsea, this could be a huge game. Man City make it through to the final against Southampton yesterday. Chelsea need this because I'm pretty sure at this point, like, they have basically nothing to play for in the league in terms of getting Champions League. They're like 10 points behind. They could get Europa naturally or Conference League naturally in the standings, but an FA Cup would be huge. And I know it's going to be super, super tough against Man City if they win this one against Leeds. But if they did it, it could be like Danny and I were talking about, that little gift that they give to the fans. You have a shitty year, but then you pick up a trophy. And people love the FA Cup. Like, I think fans truly love the FA Cup. So it'd be kind of cool to win. I'm not going to lie. It'd be kind of cool to win. So maybe we get that. But yeah, Chelsea up 1-0 at half. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. But they need this. They need this more than anybody needs wins. Like, they just need it. That's all I can say. It's been frustrating as a fan, as we know. But Enzo Fernandez is the guy. That's a good question. Would I make any subs? I'd love to make a sub, to be completely honest. I would probably. Well, I have no good ingredients to make one, but I like Italian bread. Like a nice veggie sub. Not a big processed meat guy lately. So yeah, what would I make? I love a good Philly cheesesteak. All jokes aside, I would probably sub Garnacho. I don't know who you'd bring in. You don't really have anybody to bring in. But I would probably sub him. Would I bring in Jesse Derry, the Academy product? Maybe I would do that. I would probably bring in Hato, and I'd take out one of Chalabar Tosin, even though they look decent. But I think Hato's been playing so well. So, like, I'd like to see him get on the pitch. I think they will bring on Hato at some point. Damn, I'm popping right now. 9:55 a.m. in the morning, and I just see a notification pop up. A match on Hinge? Whew. ABC After Dark, we're going through my Hinge profile, by the way. Can we sign Rashford or Ferran Torres at Chelsea? What up? Good to see the Barca man in the chat, by the way. Thanks for tuning in. I don't want Rashford. I think he's actually a fine player. But I don't know. Rashford actually, I would take him, like, if you swapped him for Garnacho, I would take Rashford over him for sure. Ferran Torres, I think Chelsea really wanted him. I think he's the type of guy that you probably go after if Enzo leaves. I don't know a ton about him. I know he's a solid player, but man, that ball through to Aronson, they're showing it again, was so good. How does Aronson not score for Leeds? That's crazy. Yeah, sub now. ABC After Dark is going to be a thing. I'm going to make it a thing. All those watching right now, not a lot of you, but if you're watching right now and you want to see ABC After Dark become a reality, then subscribe. Like and subscribe. It's going to be a reality. Whether it's me, that Enzo goal was so nice. Whether it's me live streaming from Miller Park at a Brewer game, or it's just me sitting in my apartment at 1 a.m., ABC After Dark will be a thing. And yes, as I said a few minutes ago, maybe it will be me going through my Hinge chat. Who knows? Who knows? If anybody wants to hear about my dating life, ask the questions. Ask the questions. 1-0 at half. Chelsea are up against Leeds. We're talking through all the great things here. Yeah, fair. They didn't sack him. It kind of, whether this is briefing or not, from what I understand, Maresca left. He abandoned ship. So yeah, whether that's true or not, that's what happened. And Maresca had some success, but he apparently abandoned ship. And I don't know. It's just Danny's come back. He's just eating a bagel or something, getting some coffee. You know, these are the questions that we really need to know. And that Barca game, by the way, that match, a lot of fun. So much fun. I remember that Steval goal that might be my favorite goal of the season. I was so freaking excited. I remember the voice note I sent Danny was so electric. But that Steval goal, whew. Fave first date spot, I would probably say at random in Bayview. Really good cocktails, great vibe, great lighting, romantic, good setting for a date, intimate. They have these little tiny booths that literally force you to be so close to your date, which builds that chemistry, you know, on your first date. You just need that on a first date. So if you're vibing with the person, it's going to be an amazing spot. If you're not vibing with the person, good luck. Like, you'll know instantly if that's going to be somebody that you want to spend time with, because you just have to be close to the person. I was there on Tuesday, I think, for a second date. Yeah, it was a second date. Just good vibes. I've had a first date there and a second date there. So good spot. It's a good spot. And we're just gonna be talking about dating. ABC After Dark. We'll give a little preview to what ABC After Dark could be. Probably gonna see somebody tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. Every summer's hot gym summer. Let's be honest.
All right, I'm back.
I'll tell you what. If we get to 1,000 over summer, it's really gonna be a hot gym summer.
Maddie and I went to at random. It's a great spot. It is maybe one of my favorite
Such a good spot.
spots in Milwaukee in general.
It's just a cool place.
I agree, though. It is very intimate. So, like, yeah, definitely you're gonna know if you vibe with somebody.
I can't imagine going there not on a date.
Yeah.
Like, if you sit outside, different story. From what I understand, their outside spots are kind of cool, and you could go with a group and do that. Maybe get an ice cream drink or something. But inside, like, Definitely not gonna have a business meeting there.
The first time I ever went there, I think I was the third with a couple, if I'm remembering correctly. I don't know if there's anybody else there except for me and two of my friends who are dating.
Crazy when you consider too that you were wearing an upside down pineapple shirt.
It feels like it feels like a like a 50s not diner. It feels like a mafia place. Like I feel like
Well,
I
it
should be
is, yeah.
wearing like big rings, you know, and like smoking a cigar.
Yeah, I mean, it was made, like, in that era. They
Yeah.
haven't changed it since, pretty much.
Yeah.
Same owners as Bryant's, which I still haven't been to, it's a shame.
And Von Trier. Did you know what they recently bought
Yeah,
Von Trier?
and that, yep, they did, yep. So, I tell you what is with all these Megan Fox commercials? I'm not complaining, but,
Oh,
like,
that's Megan
not to
Fox.
change subjects, but
Oh my god.
it's low-key pretty crazy, like, it's deodorant commercial, but it's just her looking
I
like
saw
Megan
that commercial
Fox.
last night at Bayview Bowl, speaking of Bayview, and I thought that was Dua Lipa.
Her hair being that dark kinda looks like Dua Lipa, that's funny.
I mean, it was, like, from, like, a distance, like, it was on a different TV, you know, and I was bowling, and it was, like, on a far TV, and I literally thought that that was Dua Lipa, and now I'm seeing the commercial again, and you're right, it is Megan Fox, that's funny. Dude, this is the way to be, man. I would love, love, love to go to Barcelona and be on a beach someday. Maddie went to Barcelona one time.
What city are you talking about?
Barcelona?
Thank you.
Yep, yep.
I would love to go to Spain. It's not my number 1, it's probably top 5 if I had to list countries in Europe that I wanna go to. Let's list those out right now. This is a good halftime chat. I would say,
In
obviously, my
Europe
number 1 is
specifically?
Italy. Sorry?
Does it have to be Europe or just countries in general?
Yeah, if I'm gonna list my Europe top 5. Italy's my number 1, food, wine, history. They do have beaches there too, just seems like so incredible.
Yep.
I
Go
would
with go
throw
with
in
my
no
aunt.
particular order.
Go with
Huh?
my aunt, she goes all the time.
Oh, Lisa, does she?
Not all the
Well, I'm
time,
not trying to
but
I
she's
would
been
go
there
to I
twice.
would go to the Va I would go to the Vatican if they give me access to their basement underground files, but they're not gonna do that, so I have no interest.
Mhm.
Um, but then in no particular order, my remaining top 5, I would go Croatia, Spain. I'll throw Germany on there.
Let's go.
That's 4. The 5th? I don't know, tough. Like, Portugal would be cool if I'm also in Spain.
Portugal, I've heard really good things about.
I also wanna go to Prague, so
What about
throw Czech Republic on there maybe.
any Scandinavian countries? Do you have interest in, like, Norway,
I would,
Denmark?
but they're not, like, really, like, top of my list.
Yes, it's gonna be incredible, high-flying, fun football from both ends. It's gonna be awesome.
Alright,
And I'm taking off of work to stream the first leg at least, hopefully the second leg too, so tune in Tuesday.
I know you're eating, but, discuss that match. I gotta just quick run and refill.
Fair enough. What about total? What about aggregate? That's your prediction, 2-2 for the first leg? That's fair. Bayern looks good, though. I can't bet against him. I need to get to Germany. That's gotta just be my number 1. But I honestly, Spain, like Barcelona, might be number 2. I really, really do wanna go there. I've never been to Europe. I've only been to, North, South, and Central America. 6-4 aggregate. That another Real Madrid. That'd be awesome. I could definitely see there being 10 goals. Yes, Company is suspended for the first leg because he complained about a wrong call. It's really crazy. I believe it was on the play that Stanisic got punched by Rudiger, and then Real Madrid was able to score off of that. Company was apparently livid. Got a yellow card for it, and now he is out for leg one. But we trust his staff. We trust his staff. We trust he'll have the boys ready to rip, and I really trust the leadership on Bayern. You know, Neuer, Kimmich, Kane, Ta. I don't know if anybody else is on the leadership committee or if it's just those four, but regardless, they are very good leaders. And Chelsea Leeds is about to kick off again. Chelsea is winning 1-0 at halftime here. This is the FA Cup semifinals, looking to book their ticket to the final versus Manchester City, who won yesterday against Southampton 2-1, I think. No, that's not happening. I don't know why you think you can take Kane because Bayern is the best team in the world right now. Barca obviously needs to figure out their finances before trying to make any move of that magnitude. And Kane loves Munich. His family loves Munich. He's the best player in the world on the best team in the world. So I don't know why he would want to leave. And the answer is he doesn't want to leave, and he's not leaving. But the question is Lewandowski going to sign a new contract? Oh my goodness! Oh! Sanchez with the save of the decade. Holy smokes, was that a rocket ship of a shot? Oh, Sanchez's palms are stinging right now. And he couldn't even see it at first either because Chalaba's body was in the way. Holy smokes. Leeds is coming out firing. That's going to be a corner for Leeds. They are motivated. And this Callum McFarlane Chelsea side is going to have to step it up if they want to win. Wow. Was that a rocket of a shot? Sanchez has now moved into my man of the match. Yeah, it sucks. You know, I'm a fan of Hansi Flick, so I generally think that Barca has what it takes to go far, you know, because I really respect Hansi and the kind of football he plays. If you know, you might know, I don't know if you've heard me say this before, but you also know that I really respect Rafinha, and I think he's incredible. It's unfortunate that he's been injured for so much of the year, especially this time of the year when it really counts. Oh my gosh, Chelsea's through! Chelsea's through! Chelsea's through! João Pedro, do something! Oh, it's gonna be a corner for Chelsea. It's gonna be a corner for Chelsea. I don't necessarily like either, but I definitely like Barca more. So there you go. Just because the two teams that I hate the most in the world are Real Madrid and Arsenal. So just by not hating Barca the most in the world, I guess I like them more than Real Madrid. But I definitely like them more now because of Hansi Flick. But just generally speaking, I hate Real Madrid and I hate Arsenal more than I hate like Dortmund or any even like domestic German rival. To be honest with you. And Jim was almost back, but Jim, you need to see what's going on here because it is unbelievable. Chelsea's taking a quick corner. Jim, you missed a lot. You missed a lot already in the 3 minutes that's happened. Sanchez,
How come? Oh
man of the
fuck!
match.
I'm not live. I don't
Sanchez,
know what
man of the
happened, but
match,
I'm not live.
by
When
the
did I
way.
leave? Did I leave when? Was it still halftime when I left?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. I
It's the
didn't know how
48th.
long my stream has been delayed.
No, yeah, it's almost the 49th minute, but Sanchez had an incredible save, like man of the match kind of save. And I don't think he could see it at first either because Chalba was right in front of him. And then João Pedro arguably should have had a goal for Chelsea.
Really?
Yeah, he had the ball in the box and he should have shot sooner, but like took one too many touches and then there were like too many Leeds guys on him. So by the time he actually shot, it got deflected for a corner.
Yeah.
It was tough. It was kind of like a scrum type situation in the box, but he had the ball in a really good like
You know what
area to
minute
do
the save
damage.
was?
Probably like 46-30 or something like that. It was pretty soon after half.
I just saw the Pedro. Yeah, it was a scrum. You're right.
The Sanchez save was right away. It was before that. You see it yet?
That's a screamer.
Mm-hmm.
That is a screamer.
It stung his palms for sure.
Okay, what time are you at?
50-30.
Okay, count it for me.
37, 38,
Okay.
39.
Shit. Okay, I think we're actually exact now.
Nice.
Yeah, that was a nice save, man.
It was.
Yeah, that's weird. I like stepped away and I don't know if my computer like glitched or something, but because I got back and I was like, how is it still halftime?
Mm. You make some toast?
No, I went downstairs to get another cup of Jim.
Nice. Chelsea's gonna have to score one more. But I think if Chelsea scores one, I think if they score one more, it's done.
Yeah, if they go up 2-0, I would say it's probably done.
It's the most dangerous lead in sports, but Leeds hasn't looked that threatening today. Cup of Jim.
That's what ABC After Dark's going to be called.
Huh. A cup of Jim.
ABC After Dark. Have a cup of Jim with Jim after dark. That's the slogan. I like nighttime coffee. That could be a hot take. I don't like do it often, but I like going to, like, if I have a free night, I like going to the one coffee shop that's open at night in downtown. It's just kind of a vibe.
Do you get caffeine in it or do you get decaf?
I've gotten decaf there, yeah. There's this place called Canary Coffee. It's on 3rd.
Yeah.
Like right next to the Silk that's over there, kind of by 3rd Street Market Hall.
Yeah.
If you walk there from where I live, you have to pass Silk. So
you get to pass Silk. It's no, it is very French to me. It feels like a French vibe for some reason, like late night coffee.
It's just like cool. I don't know.
Sitting in a coffee shop like after dark, it is cool.
It just sucks that hilarious action right now, by the way, with Gusto there. But it sucks that other coffee shops aren't open late. And I get it, but like that's a great place to I'd as somebody who's been like I like going periods of not drinking or something. It's like it'd be nice to have more places that have, not alcohol.
It's what we need in this world, which is third spaces. That's the most important thing. Well, not maybe not the
That's
most, but
what they
one of the
call
most
it, huh?
important
Third
thing.
space.
Yeah. Well, it's like
That
it's a space that's not work or your house that you can go and like
oh,
be with
okay.
other people, you know?
Yeah.
Like
That
the
makes
gym
sense
could
that
be a
third
third
space is where
space.
he's called that then.
Yeah, the library
I
could be
never
a
knew that
third
was a
space,
thing. Yeah.
but like we need that in this world. Like third spaces are super important for community and they're not as accessible as they once were.
Well, church.
Good God. All right. Just for that.
All right, my new idea for ABC After Dark, have a cup of
Church.
Jim with Jim, live stream from Silk.
That has to be illegal, but I love it.
For those wondering, Silk is a local church in Milwaukee.
That's one thing you could call it.
I think some would say there's some worshiping done there.
Always being at church. That's
Hell
really
yeah.
good.
I could live stream from church for sure.
All right, folks. Here's something that I'm going to do, and you guys are going to think it's crazy.
Ooh, João Pedro, great move there.
Oh!
Ooh, deflection.
Folks,
Do you do Wordle every day? Oh, yeah, you have a 65-day streak.
I just started, yeah. So I'm at a 65-day streak. This is the first I've ever done it in my life.
You do the first word, I'll do the second.
That's what I'm going to say. Everybody can comment if you guys want to if you want to give me a word to say. I'm going to go
Wait, wait, don't do it yet.
Okay, you can give me the first word if you want. You can give I
I was
didn't
gonna
do
say,
it yet.
what's something like ABC related we could do as the first word?
I was thinking tiger because I was just thinking of the Chelsea Lions, and that was the closest thing because you don't do S's.
Why don't you want to do S's?
I guess they don't do it. Maddie got me into it.
Well, you can't?
No, they don't do like plural.
Oh, yeah.
So like it wouldn't be like
corner first.
Yeah.
Let's check this corner. Can we get a goal?
How much for Madrid to Caro? Bring him to Spain. I need a right wing. Elise is too expensive. You don't get to shop at Bayern. Sorry. You can have Carl for 100 mil.
You can take Neto.
You should develop your own players. That's what Bayern did with Carl. Develop your own players.
I'll give Madrid Neto for 30 mil.
All right. Are you okay with Tiger, or should I do something different?
Yeah, Tiger's fine.
Is there anything?
I can't think of anything else.
Is there anything
I was thinking
related?
Like, subscribe. Those are not 5. So
yeah. All right.
So that means you have a G, but not in that location.
Correct.
What's a word that starts with G?
Also, there's one thing that I don't do. Some people do this and play this way and swear by it, but I don't do it. Some people would like do a word that they know it's not just to get other like letters out of the way, if that makes sense. So like guess a word that like doesn't even have a G in it now just to get other letters like out. I don't play it like that. So I'm going to need a word with a G in it, if that makes sense. Groin.
Yeah, I like
or
that.
grown.
I like that.
Grown or groin.
Well, R is not in it though. Well,
yeah,
you
R's
can't
not
waste
in
an
it.
R.
Yeah.
Ooh, good ball. Fine save. Good ball. Should have probably had a better header.
Yeah.
But Sanchez is strong. Okay.
You have Carvajal and you have Trent. You don't get Reece
Trent
James.
Is ass, but Reece James at Madrid. This probably is not a hot take at all, but I think Reece James at Madrid would actually be one of the best players in the world.
He would cook. Yeah, he would absolutely cook.
Because he could like what Trent does is like shit defending, and then we'll have like a couple worldly passes per match.
Yeah.
Imagine what Reece would do there.
I mean, Reece does what Trent does, but also defends.
And is better. So like
Yeah.
And I don't think he would have to be put in a spot where he has to, like, overwork his body. So I literally think he could be so fucking good at Madrid. It's unfortunate, but it's true.
Yeah. Oh wait,
And
Maddie, I suppose
honestly,
if you didn't do the Wordle yet, maybe you shouldn't watch this. Maybe you don't
hot
want to
take
spoil it
here
for you.
too, but I kinda want that for Reese. Go
Real
to a
Madrid?
warmer place where your body's not gonna tear down. He deserves it.
Not Real Madrid. Not Real Madrid.
Fine, but where else is he gonna go?
He's a Chelsea through and through.
No, I know he is, but I'm saying, like, he kinda deserves to just, like, relax. No way he's put on a yellow for that.
All right. Oh, wait, no. Fuck. It's hard to think of one without an R, to be honest.
What's like a word like grown but without an R? Was that a yellow by Caicedo? Did he actually step on him? I guess.
No, it's not a yellow. Should I try it? I'll try it, Maddie. Oh my gosh. Two greens.
No way, GL.
Okay.
GL.
It's got to have an
But
O
not
or a
an
U.
A. Yeah.
It's got to have an O or a
Glow.
U.
Glow.
Gluck? Is Gluck a word? Glock. Oh my
Gluck.
God. I'm doing Glock. No, it's not a word. Come on. You got that Glock. Gloss. Should I do it?
I don't hate
Let's do it.
gloss. Yeah, I don't hate gloss.
Oh, we get it in 3, Maddie. Now you can look at my embarrassing stats too. This is my stats. I most of the time have gotten it in 4.
But you've won every time. That's impressive.
Well, winning every
Whoa, we got a
time,
little brawl here.
getting it in 6. No, Maddie, that's good. Thank you. Yeah, the doubles, it's tough to guess a double, but sometimes you gotta. I'm okay with
There's
guessing
a
a double
brawl
my
going
third
on.
guess.
Did you see that?
That's
I
that
think a
Callum.
Chelsea guy pushed a Leeds guy.
That's that Callum freaking energy. That's the thing.
I think it was Willie Issa, that rugby guy that they have.
See, this Callum team is just built different. Look at him. He's saying, go get him. He's saying, go fight him.
Why is Ampadu getting in the face? Ampadu, by the way, former Cobham Academy player,
Wow.
Welsh guy. I don't know why he's going against Chelsea, his former freaking team. Without Chelsea, he wouldn't be anybody in this world.
True. Wow. This is crazy.
This, by the way, so much extra time being added right now because this is taking years. Like, we've been talking
Yeah.
about this Wordle, and they've just been sitting on a free kick.
Is the final in Wembley as well?
Yeah. No, just the semi.
Hey, these English cups, man, they're really messed up in my opinion. Like some of them are like,
Ooh, that was interesting. It is kind of weird you do a semi and a final at Wembley.
but like, isn't there one where like the semi is like 2 legs and nothing else is, or like the semi is like there's weird stuff like that.
Okay, can we talk about that free kick?
Did Sanchez save that, or did it just miss?
No, it wasn't fucking close. He tried to go around the right side. You would have had to bend that miles to get that to work, and then Sanchez would have been there.
True. Yes, I agree with you. You know my thoughts. We were actually talking a lot about Real Madrid earlier because somebody asked, I think, if Jim would want Xabi Alonso at Chelsea. So we were doing Real Madrid talk before, but yeah, you know my thoughts. I think their model of just trusting Vinny and Mbappe over the entire club is BS, and it sucks. But yeah.
How old is Perez?
He's got to be like in his 70s at least, right? Wait, let's guess. All right, let's guess, and then I'll look it up. And no price is right. Just whoever is closest gets it, okay? It doesn't matter if you go
I'll
over.
say 74.
I was going to say 76, so we'll see. Florentino Perez age? 79. Yeah, 80, almost 80, I think. He'll be 80 this year. 89. He's 125. Jim, there you go. You're being offered up Vinny and Mbappe. Or I should say, maybe not both of them.
There's been rumors over the years about Vinny to Chelsea.
Yeah.
A lot of people love Vinny. Like people I follow, Chelsea people I follow, just like on the internet, and people love Mbappe, like love Mbappe, but people
Yeah.
love Vinny too. I don't know if it's just like a aura thing with those guys. Like, obviously, they're some of the most popular players in the world, but like, I've been surprised at how much people love both of them.
It really is crazy. Because I hate
I
them
do think
both.
Mbappe's. I mean, Mbappe has. Ooh, that guy should have better shot there. I think Mbappe, talent wise, probably a top 2 player in the world. Like in terms of scoring goals, like him and Kane, like
I
pure
mean,
talent. Like
Mbappe is inarguably one of the best players in the world, and that's coming from somebody who doesn't like him. So there's
yeah,
that.
even not talent, like just best players for sure. Yeah, he's a top 5 player in the world probably.
Yeah, but again, like I think at this point, 2 seasons in a row trophyless at Real Madrid, like there's something to be said about, and it's not all his fault, but like you can't just add a guy like that. Like there's certain players, like I really do think like you add Kane to any team and he makes that team instantly way, way, way better. Whereas like Mbappe, it's not a great fit with Vinny and Mbappe on the left-hand side, Real Madrid there. It's just not. And you think it would be because they're both so good, but
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, whoa. Speaking of pineapples,
speaking of tough,
respect to this commenter because the dog hates Bayern, but he's in the chat and he's supporting us, and so it's all love, bro.
no, I love this guy because yes, he hates Bayern, and we had a lot of disagreements and discussion with the Real Madrid leg, but he wasn't one of those guys who was just bitching at me about the refs all day long for making one correct call. There were so many people that were commenting that were so pissed at me because literally for the first time ever, a referee made one correct call instead of a call that was incorrect but benefited Real Madrid. And a lot of people found that unacceptable. This guy, while we don't like each other's teams, we definitely
the
had very
fuck
good
was
discussions.
that? Do you see that from Mark?
I did. I don't know why he did that. It was right
Was
at
he
the
trying to?
keeper
I
too.
mean, he was obviously trying to pass that, but to who at that pace?
I thought it was a shot, but it was just right to the keeper.
By the way, this midfield 3 low key cooking right now when Santos came on. The little
Yeah.
passes between them, I like it quite a bit. You know who I think is gonna? I don't know if you know much about this guy, but a midfield 3. I think a player that really could cook at Chelsea next year, and apparently will be on Chelsea next year, is Valentin Barco, the Argentinian. He plays for Strasbourg. Guy is so special. Has like the most through balls in all of Europe for Strasbourg. But like Caicedo, Santos, Enzo, they're all right-footed, right? You throw a little lefty in there in the midfield. He's kind of like one of those premier players. I don't know. I just think he could cook.
Could be special. Chelsea got to score one more. I don't like it seems like they're playing with a little bit of a lack of intensity / letting Leeds control things, and I don't like that.
I agree.
I think you can play like this for stoppage time, and that's it.
Palmer's coming on. Nice.
Here's going to be the biggest test of Cole Palmer. If Palmer comes on and Chelsea loses, or I don't know, draws, like goes to extra time, this is not a good look for Palmer.
Hopefully he comes on for Garnacho and Neto moves to the left. I actually kind of like what I've seen from Neto today.
And then I was going to say, on the other hand, if Palmer comes on and Chelsea scores and puts this thing away, then it's a huge boost for Palmer. I agree, though, with what you said. I hope that happens too. Yes, I agree with you. I agree with you, by the way. The players in Real Madrid are spoiled and deserve nothing.
Who's your favorite Real Madrid player?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, in the past, it like last year, it was definitely – I like Modric and Toni Kroos. I think I like them both, even though Toni Kroos obviously was on Bayern. Uli Hoeneß didn't want to pay him, and then he went to Real Madrid. That leaves a bit of a sour taste for me. But, like, I respect Kroos and Modric a ton. And I like their games, and I think they're great players. But right now, it's really – I mean, maybe Courtois. Fuck. But that's, again, just like
Courtois.
an older – yeah, it's like an older player. You know what I mean? Like a legacy guy.
Yeah, I'm trying to think who I would like in Madrid's team.
Let me
That's
look at their
classic Garnacho.
Let me look at their squad and tell you if I like anybody right now. I really don't know.
Yeah, I need to look up their squad too, actually.
I'm sure there's somebody. Oh, I guess I kind of wanted Dean Huyson on Bayern, so I guess I kind of
Look,
like
he's
him.
been ass.
That's what I was.
Is
gonna say.
Rodrigo hurt?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I do want. I did want Rodrigo this summer as well, so I guess I could say I like Rodrigo.
Yeah, I don't know if these guys.
Really, I mean, I kind of think Gonzalo Garcia could be a potential like Kane backup striker. So, because let's be honest, he's never going to get a single minute at Real Madrid, and he was good during the Club World Cup. So he's a guy that I could stomach.
If I was a lifetime Chelsea fan, it'd obviously be Rudiger. But since I'm not, I think Rudiger's a bitch.
It's hard to like Rudiger, man, and he's a German international as well, and even on the German national team, which I like because it has so many Bayern players, I find it hard to like him.
If he's a guy on your team, you fucking love him. But when I see him play for Madrid, he just is one of those really like sneaky dark art guys that just is kind of a bitch. Like,
the thing is, I think you love him. I think for like, I don't think you necessarily love him this year. I know he's been hurt a lot, but like he's bad now. Not bad, but he's like not very good and also a bitch. Like when he was good and a bitch, you love him if he's on your team. But like right now, it's just like, I don't know. I mean, maybe the Real Madrid guy can answer the question if you still would love Rudiger, but I feel like his shtick is kind of up at this point in his career.
yeah, I mean, he's a Chelsea legend. Like, people fucking love him, and I think rightfully so from what he did for Chelsea. But yeah, so I think it's just kind of tough. But we actually do have some action here, folks, with a corner. Leeds look kind of threatening. Palmer did come on for Garnacho, as I said he should.
Yeah, good. I don't like Valverde, but he's good. So I think he's a good player, but I don't like him. Yeah. Wow. That's your core, huh?
That's a hot take, by the way. That core.
Courtois, Tchouaméni, Güler, and Gonzalo Garcia. Yeah, you really like him that much. Maybe I should go harder. I mean, he had a great Club World Cup, but he just never can play because there's no room for him in the squad. There's only one ball. That's the thing. That's the problem with Real Madrid. There's only one ball on the pitch at a time. If there was 2 or 3, they might be better.
Come on. There we go. Push the pace here. Nobody's there, though. Nobody's there. That was so fast, but like even if he would have gotten past Leeds there, nobody was there from Chelsea running the pitch with him.
There's Cole Palmer.
They're just wasting time, honestly, which is kind of gross.
I know. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. It makes me feel like, I don't want to jinx it, but it makes me feel like Leeds is going to score and then they're going to.
I know. I think they are. It's bound to happen at this point.
I mean, let's be honest. Leeds has not been threatening, but anybody can score a single goal just from something, a corner, a free kick, a scrum.
Okay, that was not a foul. I don't think Enzo touched him.
I'm a big fan of Schlotterbeck, man. I agree. I agree with that.
Is the league over in La Liga?
Basically, I mean, Barca's 11 points ahead now because they were 9 and then they won, but Madrid drew this weekend. So Barca's 11 points ahead, I guess.
Damn, I didn't realize it was 11 now.
And there's they play 38 games, so there's 6 games left, I think. So it's not technically over, but it's pretty much over. Although Barca has pretty much no healthy players right now. But let's be honest, Hansi Flick isn't going to bottle. It's not in his DNA.
I'm kind of thinking.
You want Hansi Flick?
You're live streaming the game Tuesday.
Yep.
I might have to potentially have my first ABC After Dark Tuesday night, maybe. We'll see. Just, I don't know. I'm just thinking through things. I just can't stop thinking about ABC After Dark. But I'll be at the Brewer game Tuesday night. So
what we have to do is we have to get in that YouTube partner program, and then we can take super chats and legitimately answer people's questions for money. Yes. I'm not just giving away my deepest, darkest secrets for free. Come on. You got to at least pay me $5. Shout out Hansi.
how many finals has there been against Madrid?
There's actually been a good amount because last year I feel like there was damn near like 2 or 3. And I think there was maybe 3 total. 1 this year and 2 last year.
Yeah, that should be a yellow on Cole. I hate to say it. He punched the ball away. It's like just so stupid if you're Palmer.
Yeah.
Like it's such a clear yellow, and I hate that it is. We've discussed this. Like, it's just dumb.
Four times in a row. I remember that. But 2 of those were in the league.
Did he ever beat Madrid in the final when he was at Bayern?
No, not in the final. I don't think he ever played Madrid at Bayern because he was only at Bayern for two and a half seasons or a season and a half. I think two and a half. But one of the years he would have went back to back in the UCL if Lewandowski didn't get hurt the second year, which is insane to think. Back to back in the UCL. I mean, come on. Oh,
What, you think red?
are they reviewing it to maybe make it a red? I'd have to see another angle, I think. But Yusuf, you will come for the UCL next season, but Bayern's going back to back. So you'll only make it as far as until you play Bayern.
So Barca, they won with Messi, I assume.
The UCL?
Yeah.
Yeah, was that the last time?
If it was 12 years ago, I assume that'd be with Messi.
Oh,
By the way,
that was the last time, the Real Madrid fan said.
Not to switch up again, but I was at my parents yesterday and talking to Matt. You know Matt, the
Neighbor, yeah.
He was telling me that he put, was it $40 on Germany to win the World Cup?
What? That's not a good bet.
I think it was plus 600 because he said 40 to win 240. Why is it not a good bet?
It's not a good bet. Germany's not going to win the World Cup. Does he? I guess he played college, right? So he definitely has a read on the game.
Yeah, I think he played at Green Bay.
I mean, does he trust Nagelsmann?
I don't know, but he likes Germany. He's German, and he loved them in the 90s, he said.
Okay, that's fair then. That's fair then.
But, yeah, then he said he thinks Argentina is the favorite. I think he likes Messi. He also said he bought
France favorite.
He said there was that's what I told him. But he said there was a ton of country kits at Ross, and he bought a Maradona kit.
Wow.
For $10.
Here's the thing. France's B team would be the favorites to win the World Cup. Let's not kid ourselves.
France is low-key stacked. I don't think they're going to win it, though.
Who do you have?
I don't know. I think it might be somebody else unexpected.
You can't say that. You have to make a pick. If I'm saying I think France is going to win it, you can't say
anybody
else.
Who did I say the other day I was going to get behind? I forget.
Ecuador.
Oh, yeah, because I wanted Brazil, but now Stevo's out. I'm still going to get behind Brazil.
I'm telling you, man, a great dark horse team to like that's likable and is like decent, but definitely a dark horse is Austria. Konrad Leimer, come on, you love.
I gotta say, this comment right here. No offense, thanks for watching, but I just have zero sympathy for it. Zero.
You want the season to be over, don't you? Or you want Chelsea to stop being bad?
I mean, I do, but like, you shouldn't have sympathy for me bitching about Chelsea. Like, when you're a big club, like I'm just never gonna like. You're Real Madrid, like 1 season, 2 seasons of pain, and then like all of a sudden it's just like sorrow. It's just crazy work.
You got to root for Austria, man. They also have Carney, don't forget. Chelsea man.
Austria does?
Yeah. They have a lot of like
he's English.
They have a lot of like Bundesliga guys. He plays for Austria. Look it up.
Since when?
I don't know.
I think he used to play for the England U21s.
Wouldn't doubt it. They just have a lot of like Bundesliga guys, obviously, because Germany is so close to Austria.
His hat does look clean as fuck on camera, by the way.
It looks really good from the side like that.
Bastoni. Yeah. Is he really twerking for him?
I think if he leaves Inter, he's going to go to Barca. But here's the thing.
Is he fast?
Here's the thing. How can you afford these guys? How does Barca afford anybody right now? Clean indeed. I mean, I cannot believe Chelsea has not tried to score a second goal. What minute did they score their first goal? Like the 25th minute or some shit, and they just haven't tried to score again for the rest of the game?
Yeah, this has been a really weird and boring second half. It's just frustrating. Like, this sucks. I hate this. I don't know. Like, you think that was the plan to just not try to score?
I mean, it is the plan based off how they're playing. Like they're not playing aggressive, but they've somehow limited Leeds to like not even a shot, except for the Sanchez save.
Oh boy!
Red? He gets ball, but that doesn't
I
always
don't
matter.
think it is, but it's technically spikes into the ankle. I don't think it's a red though.
Wow.
Of course he's getting a new deal. Why would they not re-sign Vinny? He's a Galactico. That's all they care about.
Yeah, I mean, Real Madrid, like I said, they made their bed a long time ago when they fired Alonso. They decided that Vinny and Mbappe are bigger than the club. So now
You know
they
how many
have
jersey
to,
sales you can get?
yeah. I mean, like I said, they decided that they don't care about winning, but they want to make sure their players' egos aren't hurt. So that was their decision, and now they have to live with that.
What's also hilarious is like it's technically a downfall, but it's also not. Like, you're still like in the UCL quarterfinals. You're still technically competing for the league. Like, but these big clubs, obviously the standards are so high. It's just funny. Like, it's really not a downfall, but it is.
It's the Mbappe effect.
Well, he is a World Cup winner. Is he? No.
Yeah, carried
they
by
win a World Cup?
Griezmann. Yeah, carried by Griezmann.
Yeah, no, that's right. They won the one when he was 18 against Croatia, right? Was that Croatia?
Yeah, like I said,
He didn't get carried. Didn't he score like the most goals for a young guy or something ever?
Carried by Griezmann. Listen, he's been carried by that.
2018, yeah.
That World Cup trophy has carried him for 8 years in people's minds.
Leeds are looking. They had back post wide open there. Should have crossed it. Wow, Caicedo's excited. Give me Ecuador. What's Ecuador's odds to win the World Cup?
Don't root for Ecuador.
I mean, I kind of want to root for a team that like isn't projected to be amazing.
Austria.
World Cup to win. Spain actually has the best odds.
Yeah, Spain is definitely.
Spain, France, England, Brazil, Argentina is the top 5. Oh, yep. Unless Matt was lying or wrong, Germany, he got terrible odds. Because they're listed at plus 1,200 on here. Maybe he bet 20 to win 240. But let's see. Ecuador is plus 8,000.
What about Austria?
Is plus 13,000. USA is plus 5,500.
Facts here.
Who's Deco? Is that their director or something?
Yeah. I hate to keep bringing it up, but I don't think you could have afforded Luis Diaz. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but is there like Barca is like selling like subscriptions to their stadium seats and shit, like in their new stadium that wasn't even built yet, just to make ends meet. Like, there's no way that you could have spent like 75 million euros on Diaz.
Wasn't he 60?
He was 70 for Bayern, but I'm assuming maybe would have been. Well, he probably would have done 70 for Barcelona.
Oh, Enzo Fernandez. Oh, Enzo Fernandez. All right, Real Madrid guy. Would you take Enzo Fernandez?
Of course
Madrid
he
is his
would.
favorite city in the world. So
Of course he would take Enzo. The question is how much.
Enzo is one of those premier players that we talk about that if you have a good team, I think he can be great. I think he would be super good in Spain.
Enzo has a contract until 2096 though for €1 billion per year. So you'll have to pay that much if you want him.
Madrid historically doesn't really like buy players, right? So
They get a lot of guys on free transfers. I tell you that Florentino Perez has a big calendar in his office, and he has every single day when somebody's contract expires circled. And he calls them like a week before and just says, "Hey, you would be a great fit at Real Madrid." And then hangs up the phone, and then a week later they go to Madrid. Except for Alphonso Davies, except for Dio Upamecano, because those players love Bayern Munich. And even though Real Madrid and Bayern Space and Marca and everybody reported that they were going to Real Madrid, they lied. They lied. Chelsea is winning 1-0. Chelsea scored in like the 20, I don't know.
There's that kid.
Yeah. And then has not tried to score since, but has defended. We got 8 minutes of stoppage time, but Chelsea's up 1-0.
Yeah, second half's been so boring, which is why we've been just talking about Madrid and Barcelona the entire time.
Here's a Madrid fan's answer for you.
I mean, Enzo can be a deep lying playmaker. That's like what he was brought to Chelsea for originally.
I was gonna say he could. Yeah, I was gonna say he could do that role probably.
That's literally like one of his really good roles. Chelsea with Palmer hurt and stuff, like they needed more of a 10. So he kind of stepped up and did that a lot. And Maresca wanted him to become more of a box crasher.
Yep.
But he originally was a deep lying playmaker. Like
the Chelsea fans are going crazy.
People thought his ceiling was like a Kroos, basically. Which isn't that what he was? Like a deep lying playmaker.
Yeah, but I just can't see Enzo. Like now that you say that, I can't see Enzo in a Toni Kroos role. But maybe that's just because he's been so much of an offensive kind of guy.
Adam Wharton's fine. Like a lot of people at Chelsea kind of want him. He's never going to Madrid though. Stop. You do not want to raid Spurs. Those players are shit.
No,
Van de Ven is a
Vuskovic is good, but he's on Hamburg, so that's why he's good. Bayern will take him.
Van de Ven tears a hamstring every fucking year. Porro, I think, is actually a decent player, but I wouldn't want anybody from Spurs.
Van de Ven, I think, can be good. But no, what I want for Bayern is Vuskovic for sure. He's one of my top players I would want this summer, just because I think Bayern needs another center back. I mean,
he's pressure from Palmer.
He knows the Bundesliga. He's experienced in the Bundesliga.
Good ball. Bad ball. You see Neto there?
Just flopped around. I mean, I hate to say it, but maybe I'm a bitch for saying this, but I feel like this Chelsea performance I hate more than a lot of the performances they had when they were losing. Red for Neto.
Neto pulls on the jersey of the guy, tries to tackle him,
And then goes down.
and then the Leeds player, I think, must have done like an elbow or something. Neto is a bass on the ground right now, flopping around. And then the Leeds guy gets the yellow. That should have been a yellow on Neto, too, for the jersey pull.
He barely touched him.
Oh,
He
yeah.
he grabbed the wrong part of his head. The guy hit his mouth, and he goes like this.
Well, elbow to the forehead first, and then slaps him, kind of. This is going to turn into like a million years of extra time.
Yeah. I don't like this Chelsea
And now Neto's
performance.
fine.
That's what I was saying, though. I don't know what you think, but I mean, if you get the win, you get the win. That's all you want.
I would argue, I was just going to say, I would argue I love it because you're grinding out a win. Do I actually like it for like a normal match? Obviously not. But as we always talk about with cups, it's just different. So
Anything can
maybe I
happen.
love it. Yeah.
But it's just so like, I don't know. Like this point of the match, literally anything can happen from here on out.
Yeah, it's dangerous. It's definitely dangerous.
Here's
like
the thing, though.
Leeds bucket hats.
Here's the thing. Like I keep saying, if you guys would have paid for Ta, he would have went to Barca. He wanted to go to Barca over Bayern, but you wouldn't pay for him. So he went to Bayern.
I can't see Ta being a Barca player. With Flick?
I know.
Ta's kind of like, I don't know if he's fast enough for that.
And Ta was on a free too, so that Barca must have just not wanted to pay his salary.
That's interesting. I didn't know that about Ta.
Yeah.
Two and a half minutes for the rest of our lives. 2.5 that will turn into at least 5, probably, because
I was gonna say
what's going on.
I was gonna say, is it really 2.5?
Can we do some dark arts time wasting? At this point, I'm all in support of like the dark arts. I'm not in support of it for an entire half, but at this point, I am in support of it.
You know my feelings on the dark arts, which is that teams that suck, I don't mind when they do it, but when good teams do it, I think it's bullshit.
So you'll love Chelsea doing it then.
Yeah, Chelsea against Leeds. The team
based on current form, you could argue Chelsea are a fucking terrible team. So it's actually okay.
I'm not pissed at Chelsea for this, but when you're Arsenal and you're doing it against Wolves in the league in the 46th minute, that's bullshit.
Leave them up. Talk about a guy who can come on and shove some people around for a few minutes and do bullshit wasting.
I was literally just going to say, are they bringing him on just to get a card? Like, just to do some shit that gets him a card?
Wow, spicy comment. You're going to love responding to this one.
No. Bayern would have ran away with La Liga this year, buddy. Nice try. I mean, Bayern beat Real Madrid. So what? Bayern's better than Real Madrid, right? We beat them. We played them twice and beat them twice, home and away.
I think Bayern in La Liga this year probably would have split with Barca, but they would have done better against all the other teams. So I think they would have won the league. But I think you'd probably split with Barca. Like Bayern always has that.
It would have depended on when they played Barca, because Barca this year has had so mmany stretches of like most of their players being injured. But Flick is just a great manager, which is why they've been able to stay atop La Liga. Yeah. If Bayern played Barca, just assuming everybody was healthy, they could have split. I could see that, but
I just think Bayern sometimes gets into that like against Real Madrid, that leg where it was like so end to end. You could get into that against Barca and lose 5-4.
For sure. And but again, there's the 8-2. So, but that was Muller, yeah. No, I could against Flicks Barca. I could see what you're saying, but Bayern does own Barcelona. I'm sorry, Yusuf, but it is the truth.
We're past 8 minutes now. So if you're the ref, ooh, keeper's
Leeds is
coming
bringing
up.
their keeper up.
I don't know who that keeper is, to be honest.
It's all or nothing for Leeds. Right here. Sanchez comes out, punches it away.
Why are you coming out there? That was risky as hell. Gosh.
This whole strategy from Chelsea is risky as hell.
If Leeds would have had like that's match through
That's
to the
it.
final. Let's go.
First goal in a
Dirty,
month.
disgusting.
Chelsea.
But I love it. Holy smokes. Yeah, they
Like
haven't
I-
scored in the league in weeks and weeks, but they've scored in the FA Cup.
Oh yeah, true. The FA
That
Cup
arrow
is
tat
Chelsea's.
sick, by the way. I might need to get that arrow tat on my neck that Enzo has.
Well, you're going in next week. Just ask him for it.
Neck tats are low-key nice.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna get a Glock. Just a big piece right here.
I'm gonna get the word Glock tat just because World doesn't think it's a word.
True. It would have been a good word.
Chelsea win. Chelsea win finally, man. Another neck tat. Leeds player.
You could get Mudryk. Doesn't he have a butterfly on his neck?
I love that tat, actually. I couldn't pull off a neck tat, to be clear, but
Thanks for joining us, and thanks for all the comments and
Thanks,
the
Yusuf.
conversation. I love it. Hey,
yeah, thanks for the comments, guys, because second half sucked.
Tune in on Tuesday for Bayern PSG, and then once we hit the partner program, tune in for ABC After Dark.
I'll do some test runs before the partner program.
Fair. Well, so Chelsea versus City in the final. When is the final? Do you know? I'll look it up.
I think it's usually the weekend after the league is over.
That would make sense because the DFB Pokal is that weekend. Oh, May 16th.
Oh, no. Yeah, May. So that would that be? No, that would not be before the league is over. The league ends like end of May, right?
I don't know when the Premier League ends.
Let me check here. Chelsea's last match. Oh, okay. So this is interesting. This makes things very interesting.
It probably ends that weekend because that's the last Bundesliga game.
So their last Premier League match is May 24th, the following weekend. But what's interesting is May 17th, Chelsea were supposed to have a match against Spurs. So that means that Chelsea Spurs will now be a midweek match, and that's going to be a massive, massive match.
For Spurs.
And hypothetically, if that takes place like the week before the FA Cup, would Chelsea rest guys against Spurs? I don't know. That just makes things spicy.
Thank you for commenting, but no, we cannot do that. That does make things spicy, and I don't know why they do that. Like the DFB Pokal final is just May 23rd. It's just the weekend after the league is over, which makes sense.
Yeah, I really thought the FA Cup, although the weekend after the league would be the UCL final, right? So
no, the UCL final is May 30th, the second weekend.
Right, yeah, the weekend after the league.
Oh, that's for Premier League. Bundesliga is over May 16th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that makes sense that the FA Cup wouldn't be
Gotcha.
Interesting though. It's still interesting. What up, Deontay?
Chelsea got the win. They're going to the final.
Chelsea City, gonna be a tough one. Spider in the chat as well. Good to see you, Spider.
Mia San Mia. Thanks everybody for joining us. We're just talking about how things are going to be so special when we get to the YouTube partner program and we get to do ABC After Dark. You guys, there's a lot of good stuff coming. You can ask us very personal questions for money and then we answer.
What'd you think, Deontay? Give me an honest thought.
Whack. But Chelsea
I
grinded
feel
out a
sorry
win.
for anybody that was a neutral and watched.
But that's why we do this stream, because we keep it interesting for anybody who doesn't want to watch Chelsea.
Villa this weekend. Were they against Liverpool?
Villa lost this weekend, didn't they?
Yeah, didn't they play Liverpool?
I don't know if it was Fulham, maybe. That's my guess. I'm really just guessing, though. Oh my gosh, Dortmund is crushing Freiburg right now, 3-0, and it's the 36th minute. Oh, it was to Fulham. I was right.
Damn, took an L to Fulham? That's kind of tough.
What was I? Oh yeah, just so everybody knows, it's official that Aaron Danks is going to be the coach on Tuesday for Bayern with Company's suspension.
Is that their lead assistant?
Company doesn't really have like a hierarchy. He just has all his assistants, so like we didn't really know for sure who it was going to be.
I've never heard of that guy in my life.
There's Company's coaching staff is awesome because a couple guys actually have jobs, and then a couple guys are just vibes.
As it should be the case. You need vibes guys as assistants.
I did not know Danks was at Villa actually, but also I agree. And like whatever works for Company. Like if you want to just bring a couple of your buddies on for vibes, like, and that actually helps you like stay mentally focused, be my guest, honestly.
Well, we'll see what happens Tuesday. If you're still in the chat right now, live stream. Danny will be live streaming. Maybe I'll try to pop on, but I'll probably be at work. Maybe I'll just pop in the podcast room for a minute or two at my office and see what I can do there. But going to be a big one. PSG Bayern. Thanks for tuning in. If you're still here, I'll have a reaction up shortly, and probably an episode later as well. So good stream as always to those that are here. Shout out to everybody, and yeah, hope everybody has a great Sunday.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys.
Any last words?
Not for me, but I'll say up the Chels.
Love it. Up the Chels.